probably go up to him and start working right away, or that approach, but helping a horse hook on is a good foundation for your partnership, for the willingness of the horse to want to be with you. His right side is a very sticky side, very unconfident side. I have been putting a lot more work on his right side, but in all, you have to meet the horse where he's at. So, you know, I'll switch sides to have balance. So here he's tried, so now I'm gonna progress. He's like, well, I don't know. That's okay. So if he gets scared or unconfident, I want him to face up so we can continue our conversation. If he has to go or if he gets unconfident, I want him to be able to go forward instead of back or evade in a way. It's just like, hey, just move your feet. Because if he moves his feet, he stays engaged. Even if he's flying around like a cat in a tornado, in order to get to a horse's mind, you got to get to their feet. Meaning, give them a job to do, rather start the conversation to engage their mind. So, I was a little off on that, but that's okay. And I was off in asking him, okay, instead of backing up, can you move forward? But it is what it is. It's another chance to start over. So because he's been unsure, I just let him check me out. Meet the horse where he's at. Because if I automatically stuck my hand out, it's like, oh, I want to pet you, I want to pet you. If that's too much pressure for him, he's going to run away and it's going to be me chasing him. I don't want that. In everything we do, I want the willing partnership. I want him to want to be with me, not out of obligation. So he'll probably go over there, and that's where I might get closer to petting on him. But we'll see where he is today. So I just wait. I wait until right here where he's willing to stay, willing to participate. And that's okay. So in everything that I do, when he wants to kind of go, I just ask him, hey, can you stay? And if he has to go, he has to go. Making him stay is going to validate his need to flee more, because then he's going to feel trapped. And see, I don't know if you could have caught it, but it was very subtle, like him bringing his neck in. First he's out here, and he's like, okay, maybe I could participate. I could let you pet me. And those are the moments where it's like you meet them where they're at. Well, you always meet your horse where it's at, but those are the subtle communications that help me know to go further when he's wanting to be right here. Now he's like, I don't know. So I just wait. In the beginning, to break it down, I could take my hand away, or I did take my hand away, and then I reapproach. Another chance to start again. And the point where I've broken it down to where I would release pressure, like I'd probably go over there and then reapproach. But we've gotten further along to where I ask, hey, can I just be with you right here? You know, no strings attached. And then when he's checking in, I say, would you be able to handle this? And so here he's like, I'm not sure. So I wait, and then I take the pressure away when he kind of checks in. Good. So I offer again, would you be able? And he's like, yeah, I can get some of that. That's not too bad. Good. You just release. So you would, sometimes people would wonder, well, why is it a different story if you turn and use the other hand? Well, it just is. You got to introduce everything to them. It's kind of like what you do on one side, you do to the other. And then gentling Mustangs and get one halter broke. Like for me, what I do is I give them a hug, hand myself the crown piece, ask them for the nose, and then put the nose in it and I tie it. So I want to be able to, you know, put both hands on them and stuff like that. And you got to think, the way God made these animals, their first responses are flight, fight, or freeze. So when I put my hands around their neck, that's what a mountain lion does. They get on top of them and drag and, you know, rip and tear any which way they can. So here, I'm asking him to trust me of, do you trust me not to eat you? And so here, I'll alternate the hands. That's okay. Be up here, so I want to make sure, hey, can you handle that? And so while I'm right here, this might be too much for him, but I did this yesterday where I'm petting on his neck and then I radiate other places. So I'll be right here, radiate there. And then get back to the feel good. Take a break because he was like, I want to stay, but I don't know. I'm getting unconfident. So I just leave while the getting is good. I should have probably quit a little bit sooner or got out of there a little bit sooner, but that's okay. So now I switch stories. Can you handle this hand as well as you did the other? Can you know and trust it's going to be the same? Now, I want to be kind of, when I start alternating, I want to be as close as I can. So it's not too much pressure kind of coming out of nowhere. I want to prepare him for what's to come. So right now he's kind of checked out, so I'm going to wait till he blinks or gets kind of soft, and that's okay too. opportunity to like re-engage, so I'm not like forcing it on him. So I'm just starting over. I wanted to make sure that he was engaged, because I know when I first started out, when I do this kind of stuff or flag work, like, oh, my horse is doing great, and then all of a sudden there's a blow up. Well, the horse was checked out the whole time, just waiting for whatever I was doing to be done. He wasn't participating, wasn't accepting, not even tolerating. So when I see a horse kind of relax, their eyes blinking, their ears twitching, that's when I know that a horse is engaging and going from tolerating to accepting and being a willing partner. So I'm preparing him like, hey, one day I'm going to take this off. But also I'm preparing him for the halter. I'm saying, hey, can you come off that field? Can you participate? And I ask, can you come? And then bump, bump, bump. Like, bump, bump, bump. Because I want to prepare him for stuff like that. So that when it comes to it, he already knows, like, hey, I've had some of this. This doesn't have to be scary. So I'm going to try and pet him with both hands, because I want to set us up for success for my tomorrow. Like, I always kind of want to progress. But that's why I break things down in steps, because if, like you saw earlier, like I was petting with both hands, and then he got scared, so then I went back to, hey, can you handle this? Can you handle this? And alternating, and then finally both hands. So that when my tomorrows come, if I go to start there and he's like, no, it's too much, I have a basis, a foundation to go back to build back up. So here on his right neck, I'm just, hey, can you come here? And he says, yeah, I think I can do that. Can you put your head down just a little bit? It might be too soon. He's like, do you want my nose? And then his head come down just a skosh. He's leaning away. Maybe I might back up a little bit to see if that'll re-engage him. And it does. I'll reapproach. That meant something to him. Processing, he's letting go his whatever brace, whether it be anxiety, if he has any, or just he's engaging. Wanted to stay in his bubble to be like, hey, can we relax together? But he was already escaping, so I took a step back and asked him, hey, can you stay? And then he's like, yeah, I can stay. So then I was like, well, can I come back and hang out